Yes. Today I'm back with a very interesting list, and today I am gonna be sharing a list of the best lesbian TV shows and also queer TV shows that I will highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch on the platform of Netflix. This is basically my personal picks. Yes, I just made a list of my personal favorite ones that I have watched that I will highly recommend you also go ahead, go watch and support as well. But before we get into further details, like I always say, I activated the super stickers just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. And also very important, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, it's very important for the channel growth. And I also want to say drop down below your top 10 favorite, TV shows when it comes to lesbian and queer content on Netflix down below. First and foremost, we're gonna start with everything now. The series was released in 2023. It has one season with 8 episodes. It follows Mia, who returns home after spending many months away from, everything and everybody after she is basically suffering from eating disorder and she basically was going through treatment. Her friends have changed, their habits and everything in order to help her out, but also at the same time, they're still young and living this high school fast life and figuring out, their romance, their life, and just everything that they have going on when it comes to personal dramas and personal issues as well. And yes, there is, yes, queer characters and also lesbian characters as well. And there's a very, very cute dynamic. I was so upset, when they announced that there will not be a season two, because I definitely had very high expectations for it, because season one, I actually watched every single episode and I've done a review regarding it as well. So if you guys don't know about this show, I would highly recommend you also watch it. It's super, super, super mega queer. So hey, go watch and go support. Then moving forward, we have The Fall of the House of Usher. It's a 2023 limited series with 8 episodes. It follows Roderick is the head of a major pharmaceutical company responsible for an epidemic that has made his family super rich and wealthy. Four of his kids are queer, and there is also a lesbian romance that actually has a very interesting storyline, and it faces a lot of, like, how can I say, ups and downs, because it comes to a point that you were like, what's going on, but later on it makes sense what is going on. And there's also other queer, situations that also happens between other characters and other cast members as well. So yes, I definitely wanted to include this one on the list because I feel like it's super underrated. I definitely feel like it didn't get, the spotlight that it deserved, even though a lot of people have watched it, but I feel like not enough people, knows about the existence of this amazing show. And yes, like I said, it's a limited series and it has 8 episodes and it's actually very good. It's very, very good, very interesting, very straightforward, but also very intense at the same time. So I will highly recommend watching it as well. Moving forward, we have in this case Heartbreak High. The series got 2 seasons available and got 16 plus episodes for you. Also, go ahead and go watch and support. And yes, it's actually an Australian series. In this case, Gwyn is queer, Sasha is a lesbian, and there also she has her best friend, ex, in this case, Missy, who's also queer, and also other characters that is queer as well. So yes, basically it is a queer show in this case. It basically follows Queen and Darian must navigate love, intimacy, and heartbreak at a very, very, interesting stage of their life. The series was also underrated. And yes, I have included this one on a list previously, but I still feel like I had to include it again because I do feel like, in like nobody ever speaks about this series. I might be wrong, I might not be well informed, y'all might have a different opinion. So yes, I've watched it, I liked it. I feel like it's very straightforward, it's nothing out of the ordinary, but it's still very cute and very interesting. And forward, we have Bodgin. The series was released in 2024, and yes, it got one season with 7 episodes. It follows an American podcaster heads to an Irish coastal town to basically dig into a cold case from decades ago involving 3 people who disappeared during a Samhain celebration. The cast also includes, in this case, a crucial Dublin born, London living lesbian who is both very beautiful but also at the same time very rebellious and also very troubled at the same time. Yes, me personally enjoyed it. To be honest, I like mystery investigation, type of series and sports series as well. So this one was on my watching, menu. So yes, I've watched it, I've enjoyed it. I did want to say a little bit more about the queer character, in this case, the lesbian character, like to be more specific. But it gave what it was supposed to give, but I wanted a little bit more. Let's see if there will be a season two. Maybe in season two we will get more of her. Moving forward, we have one of my personal all-time favorites, Valeria. The series got 3 seasons available with 24 episodes. It's a Spanish series that explores the lives and interpersonal drama of four best friends. In this case, Valeria, Carmen, Lola, and Niria. Niria, she's actually lesbian and is trying to figure out, everything when it comes to her love life, intimacy, and everything. And yes, during season 2, she actually ends up, creating this amazing bond with a lady that she actually end up, dating in season 3. But unfortunately, as season 3 progressed, you can just see that her and her girlfriend, they were just at different stages in their lives and they wanted different things. And also, her girlfriend wasn't ready to take on, certain things that Nidia was ready to take on. So they had to go. Their situation played out the way it did. And also in season 1, you can see that Nidia, she discovers herself, what she likes, what she doesn't. Season 2, she actually ends up dating. And season 3, she actually ends up breaking up with the person that she's interested in, or she was, willing to build, for stability with. Very, very, very good series. And then moving forward, we have Heartstopper. While Nick and Charlie may get most of the attention, one of the sweetest and most related stories in this coming of age. The series also includes a lesbian couples that goes through their, ups and downs. You can see they're building their relationship by starting off as friends and slowly plus surely progressing into, a romantic, feeling to one another and just being there for each other despite, all the trials and tribulations that they go through, just trying to figure out, love, romance, and also, just day by day school stuff and all of that. Yes, the show got basically 3 seasons available. It's a romance that teens goes through process of figuring out school life and also, family situation and family issues as well. Yes, this one is a true classic. I feel like it doesn't need no introduction. If you know about it, and if you didn't now, it's very, like I said, straightforward, and it's also like very educational also at the same time, somewhere, somehow, in my own personal opinion. So yeah, let me know what are your thoughts on it. Moving forward, we have Atypical. This series is a true classic. It's a teen drama comedy sitcom. It follows Sam. He's one of the autism spectrum decides that he is to find a girlfriend, which sets Sam's mom on her own life, changing paths as her son seeks more independence. Casey and Izzy are often described as atypical because it develops from friendship to romantic love, and Izzy initially struggles with in this case, the implications of the relationship. Yes, you can basically see that they go through a whole roller coaster ride. But somewhere, somehow, despite everything that they go through, say, still find a way to get back to one another. It's like that relationship where you guys go, but always come back to one another because you guys have more than just a romantic bond. You guys understand each other. You guys understand that you guys are meant to be, but also at the same time, you are trying to figure out, life and everything that you guys want. Despite the disagreements and everything, you guys just, have this bond that just keep pulling you all back to one another. Such a beautiful relationship that I will highly recommend anybody to go ahead and support. And I also want to say once again, I've activated the super sticker just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help out a lot. And I also want to say, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you guys have your top 10 pick when it comes to all-time best lesbian TV shows on Netflix, queer as well, drop them down below in the comments. Until the next video, and goodbye.